For decades, a persistent and pervasive conspiracy theory has captivated a segment of the global population. This is the belief that shape-shifting reptilian humanoids, which are believed to often be in league with a secretive organization known as the Illuminati, secretly control our world. This isn't just a fringe idea, it's a detailed narrative with purported origins, influential proponents, and specific claims about who these lizard people and their human collaborators are and what they're doing here on Earth. Today we're going to explore the factual basis of this conspiracy theory. That is, the facts about the theory itself, its origin, and its claims. We will not be presenting evidence for or against the actual existence of lizard people or a global Illuminati conspiracy. So to begin, the idea of reptilian humanoids isn't entirely new. Its roots stretch back into humanity's oldest stories and mythologies. Throughout history and across various cultures, myths and folklore feature serpent-like or dragon-like beings often associated with power, wisdom, creation, or even trickery and destruction. These aren't just isolated tales, they are recurring motives, and conspiracy theorists often reinterpret them and twist it to help prove their conspiracy, essentially. And I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm going to mispronounce a lot of this. In South and Southeast Asian mythology, for instance, the Naga are semi-divine creatures depicted as half human and half snakes. They can be benevolent guardians of treasures or malevolent forces, residing in aquatic realms or the underworld. Ancient Sumerian literature, dating back thousands of years, include figures like the Enki, a deity often symbolized by a double helix snake or serpentine imagery, associated with wisdom, water, and creation. Some theorists connect these, and they are also known as Ananke deities, to the reptilians. In Mesoamerican cultures, figures like Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent god, were revered. This deity represented knowledge, creation, and the wind, blending avian and serpentine. Is it serpentine or serpentine? I don't know, doesn't matter. Characteristics. Similarly, the Aztec god Caotl, goodness, these words are hard, was a serpent. Even in ancient Egyptian mythology, serpents like Apep, which was the embodiment of chaos, or the protective Uraeus on pharaohs' crowns, held significant symbolic power. These ancient narratives, while rich in symbolic meaning and cultural significance, have sometimes been reinterpreted by conspiracy theorists as literal historical accounts of reptilian beings interacting with some early human civilizations. Beyond these ancient myths, the modern concept of reptilian humanoids in a conspiratorial context also has direct roots in the early 20th century fiction, specifically within the realm of pulp, fantasy, and science fiction. One of the earliest and most influential literary contributions came from Robert E. Howard, the renowned creator of Conan the Barbarian. In August 1929, he published The Shadow Kingdom in the popular magazine Weird Tales. This story introduced the serpent men, humanoids with snake heads who possessed the terrifying ability to imitate humans perfectly and exert mind control over their victims. Howard's work proved highly influential with the burgeoning fantasy genre. In the 1940s, American occultist Maurice Doreal, also known as Claude Doggins, contributed significantly to this evolving narrative. In his pamphlet, Mysteries of the Gobi, and more famously through his interpretation of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean, Doreal wrote about a serpent race, creatures with human bodies and snake heads that could reportedly take on human form. Doreal's eccentric writings, blending ancient lore with speculative fiction, are widely seen as a crucial precursor to the contemporary reptilian conspiracy theories that we know today. He also mentioned that he believed these beings came from inner Earth or other dimensions. While ancient myths and pulp fiction laid some groundwork, the lizard people conspiracy theory as we know it today was overwhelmingly popularized and consolidated by British conspiracy theorist David Icke. Without Icke, the theory would likely have remained a niche idea among occultists and sci-fi enthusiasts. Icke began publicly detailing his theory in his 1999 seminal work, The Biggest Secret. In this book and in subsequent publications and numerous lectures worldwide, Icke laid out a comprehensive and intricate narrative. He claims that tall, blood-drinking, shape-shifting reptilian humanoids from the Alpha Draconis star system are secretly controlling Earth. These beings, according to Icke, have interbred with humans to create hybrid bloodlines, which are then placed in positions of immense power and influence. Icke asserts that these reptilians operate from hidden underground bases, manipulating human societies through their control over political systems, financial institutions, the media, and even some religious organizations. organizations. He posits that this manipulation is often carried out through secret societies such as the Illuminati. A key component of Icke's theory is the identification of specific individuals and family as either reptilians themselves or as human puppets controlled by them. He frequently names prominent figures and families like the Rothschilds, the Bush family, the Rockefellers, and even the British royal family as being part of this reptilian conspiracy. Icke often refers to them as the lizard elite. Now, we already kind of mentioned this, but there's another major conspiracy theory that often intertwines, the Illuminati. In the broader conspiracy landscape, the Illuminati are often depicted as a secretive elite organization working behind the scenes to establish a new world or order and exert global control. David Icke and many other conspiracy theorists explicitly link the Illuminati to the reptilian agenda. In this narrative, the Illuminati are not just a human secret society, but are either directly run by the reptilians or are the primary human organization through which the reptilians exert their influence and control over humanity. They are seen as the overt arm of the reptilian conspiracy, where they are working towards a new world order or a totalitarian global government. Icke's theories have gained significant, though controversial, traction globally. He has garnered supports in dozens of countries, attracting large audiences to his lectures and selling millions of books. Polls provide some insight into the theory's notable reach. A 2013 public policy polling survey found that 4% of U.S. voters, which is roughly 12 million people, believe that shape-shifting reptilian people control our world by taking on human form. While certainly not a majority, this number demonstrates that the idea has a considerable and notable following within the United States, indicating its penetration beyond a truly fringe audience. His narrative provides a comprehensive, albeit unproven, explanation for global events and societal structures. Adherents of the reptilian Illuminati conspiracy theory often make specific and detailed claims about how these entities operate and maintain their control. So first of all, they are able to shapeshift. This is the most prominent claim for the reptilians, is their ability to shapeshift and assume human form, allowing them to blend seamlessly into human society. Believers often point to alleged glitches in video footage, sudden eye changes such as pupils appearing slit or reptilian, or odd facial expressions as proof of a momentary flicker between human and reptilian forms. These lizard elite are believed to occupy the highest echelons of power in politics, finance, and entertainment. We already mentioned this, but again, bloodlines and hereditary control. So this theory emphasizes the importance of ancient bloodlines, particularly those of European royalty and aristocracy, as being the primary conduits for the reptilian influence. These bloodlines are believed to be either direct descendants of reptilian human hybrids or specifically chosen human families who have been programmed or possessed to serve their agenda. The idea is that power is passed down genetically, ensuring continuity of control. Ritual sacrifice and energy harvesting. Some versions of the theory claim that these beings and their human collaborators require human blood or negative emotional energy, such as fear, anger, suffering, to maintain their human form or to sustain themselves. This can lead to accusations of widespread ritual sacrifice, child abduction, or the deliberate creation of societal chaos and conflict to feed the reptilians and empower the reptilians, as seen in events like wars or mass casualty incidents. There's also global control through institutions and a new world order. The ultimate goal attributed to the reptilians is the complete control and enslavement of humanity and the establishment of a totalitarian one-world government, the New World Order. They are believed to orchestrate wars, economic crises, pandemics, and social upheaval to consolidate their power and suppress human consciousness. Organizations like the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the World Economic Forum, central banks, and powerful multinational corporations are often cited as tools of this control, gradually eroding national sovereignty and individual freedoms. Interdimensional beings, a more esoteric aspect of the theory, often highlighted by Icke, suggests that these beings are not merely extraterrestrial, but are interdimensional, existing in a different universe or vibratory frequency. This makes them supposedly undetectable by conventional scientific means, further reinforcing the idea of hidden, powerful enemies whose influence is beyond ordinary perception and proof. Then there are some that believe in symbolism and secret handshakes. These believers frequently interpret ancient symbols, architectural designs, corporate logos, and even hand gestures used by public figures as a hidden sign or code, revealing the reptilian presence and their agenda. The pyramid with the all-seeing eye, often seen on the US dollar bill, the owl associated with Bohemian Grove, pentagrams, and specific hand signs are common examples cited as clues left by the conspirators, often interpreted as deliberate taunts to the unaware. While the lizard people conspiracy theory is deeply intertwined with the Illuminati and ideas of the New World Order, it's a compelling and often unsettling narrative that has captured the imagination of many. Understanding its detailed origins in ancient folklore and modern fiction is popularized by figures like David Icke, and the powerful psychological and sociological factors that contribute to belief allows us to analyze it within the broader framework of how conspiracy theories develop, spread, and resonate in our world. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think lizard people walk among us? Maybe it's your mother or your father. You better watch your backs, is all I'm saying, because even I could be a lizard person. Like and subscribe.